disappointment and weariness. These two words help describe Manchester City's season, a season marked by inconsistency and the end of the road for many players. With the goal of returning to title contention and building a more competitive team for next season, Guardiola and company are already working and studying potential new signings. You'll see the rumored names in this video. Before we get into the players that interest Manchester City, I think it's important to explain why the club is looking for reinforcements, especially high-impact players. In recent years, as everyone knows, Manchester City reached the top of world football. They won the Champions League for the first time in their history and established a sort of dominance in the highly competitive English football scene. Along with the great football played under Guardiola, one of City's trademarks has always been consistency. By the end of each season, the team was always lifting trophies, delivering strong campaigns, and showing extreme reliability. But this season, things have changed. Some of the key players from recent years have seen their form drop, suffered injuries, or simply reached the end of their cycle at the club. It's quite evident. That's why City is already planning a rebuild, replacing one generation with another. To show just how much City's performance has declined, just compare it to last season. The team that was winning almost everything is now only in 5th place in the Premier League. They were knocked out of the Champions League before even reaching the round of 16, and also exited the Carabao Cup in the 4th round. The only tournament they're still alive in is the FA Cup, where they'll face Nottingham Forest at the end of the month. Now that you understand the context, let's take a look at the names that could arrive in the upcoming summer transfer window. Manchester City is looking to sign a new left-back. In recent years, Guardiola has often used center-backs in that position, like Gvardiol, but now he wants a natural fullback. According to the portal Team Talk, Manchester City is among the clubs interested in Frenchman Theo Hernandez, currently at AC Milan. Under contract until 2026, the player is known for his physical strength, speed, and attacking efficiency. This season, he has scored 4 goals and provided 6 assists in 42 appearances. In addition to City, he is also being monitored by Real Madrid and Bayern Munich. If Theo Hernandez joins the club, Gvardiol could return to his natural role as a centre-back. It's in midfield where Manchester City is planning the biggest changes. Last week, Kevin De Bruyne announced that he will leave the club at the end of the season. He has been a key player over the years, top assist provider, captain, and a major reference on the pitch. The midfield that once featured Rodri, Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, and De Bruyne is now being dismantled. Gundogan and Bernardo Silva may not stay, and the only one expected to remain is Rodri, who, once recovered from injury, will reclaim his place as an undisputed starter. With this new generation in mind, City is interested in French midfielder Eduardo Camavinga from Real Madrid. At 22 years old, he's a versatile player who can also operate as a left-back. According to Sky Sports, both City and Manchester United are tracking him. Camavinga has a long-term contract and would only be available for a fee upwards of 70 million euros. City could argue they would offer him a more prominent role, since he's currently a backup at Real Madrid. The Spanish club's starting midfield usually consists of Tchouaméni, Valverde, and Bellingham. Another midfielder on City's radar, according to Spanish outlet Marca, is Pedri from Barcelona. He's considered ideal to lead this new phase of the team. Pedri, also 22, has overcome past injury issues and has been performing at a high level this season. In 46 appearances, he has 5 goals and 7 assists, but his impact goes beyond stats. City would reportedly be willing to offer 100 million euros. However, he's under contract until 2030 and is seen as untouchable by both Deco and Laporta. Another name that interests City is Florian Wirtz from Bayer Leverkusen. At just 21 years old, he's been one of the standout players in the team that ended Bayern Munich's dominance in the Bundesliga. Like Pedri, he isn't tall or physically imposing, but he stands out for his technical brilliance. Wirtz has 15 goals and 13 assists in 39 matches this season. His contract runs until 2027, and his price tag is expected to exceed 100 million euros. In addition to City, Real Madrid and Bayern Munich are also interested, but City are considered the frontrunners. To wrap things up, let's talk about the attack. One name on City's radar is no surprise: Rodrygo from Real Madrid. Guardiola is an open admirer of the player, especially for his technical quality. The interest dates back to last season, when City tried to sign him, but Rodrygo chose to stay in Madrid. Now, with Guardiola seeking more attacking firepower, his name is back on the table. Rodrygo can play on both wings, contributes to build-up play, scores goals, is dangerous on set pieces, and could take on a bigger role at City, away from the shadows of Mbappe, Vinny Jr., and Bellingham. But the deal is almost impossible. Rodrygo is under contract until 2028, with a €1 billion release clause. Real Madrid doesn't want to sell, and the player himself already turned City down once, making it clear he wants to continue building his legacy at the Spanish club. This season, Rodrygo has scored 13 goals and provided 9 assists in 44 appearances. He would be a huge signing. Just imagine this lineup: Rodri, Pedri, and Wirtz in midfield, Rodrygo, Haaland, and another forward up front. A City team playing exactly how Guardiola likes: possession-based, controlled play, and attacking fullbacks. A powerhouse. And don't even start saying it would be too much money. City can spend as much as they want. Spending has never been a problem there.